guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zuli. If you are new here, welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this look that you see right here. If you want to see how I got it, please keep on watching. The first thing that I'm going to take is my primer, and I'm going to be using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I recently discovered this primer and I really like it, so I'm going to take a bit of it and I am going to put it all over my skin. The next thing I'm gonna do is take this First Aid Beauty priming moisturizer, and I'm going to use this on the T-zone of my skin. I really like this because it does have that smoothing effect, so I'm gonna put a little bit on the T-zone and wherever I have pores as well. And I just took a little drop like that and I'm gonna put it onto my T-zone. So now that my skin is nice and primed, I'm going to go in with two foundations. I'm going to be using the NARS foundation. This is in the color Stromboli. And I'm also going to be mixing in with the L'Oreal Infallible in 106. I really like this one because it keeps it really matte. And then I really like the shade of this one and the satin finish that it gives. So both of these together make a really nice combo. So I'm going to put a little bit of the L'Oreal in the back of my hand. And then I'm also going to do one pump of the NARS one. I'm going to mix them in. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. beauty sponge to blend this into my skin. I'm just going to dot it in. And I'm going to start working it in. I really like the coverage that the NARS one has. So take that down the neck, on my ears, because I don't want it to look not blended. And I'm going to apply the least product on my smile lines just because I do crease in that area. So I did turn the sponge around with no product and just started bouncing that in. You already know I'm going to go in with my Catrice Dewy Fixing Glow Spray and spray my whole entire skin with this. The spray instantly gave back the glow to the skin, so I like that. The next thing that I'm going to do is grab my concealer. I'm going to be using the NARS concealer in the color Café con Leche, and I'm going to put that to highlight under my eyes and on my T-zone. The next thing that I'm going to take is my NYX Finishing HD powder in the color Banana, and I'm going to take a small little tapered brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to set the under eye, concentrate the color right on the darkness of the eye just to brighten it up, and I'm going to press the product in to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more and just put it into that darkness under the eye to bake a little bit. The next thing that I'm going to take is my e.l.f. powder, and I am going to put that on the forehead to blend it out, and on the contours of the cheeks down to the neck, and help blend with the other powder. I'm gonna brush off that e.l.f. powder now. I'm gonna put some of that powder as well, pinch my brush a little and put it on the sides of my nose. take my Tarte blush, and this is a mini tiny travel size, and this is in the color Pampered, and it's kind of like a pinky corally tone. I'm gonna take it with my Wet n Wild angled brush, and I'm going to put that on the apples. Ooh, did you guys see that? Oh my gosh, it's way too pigmented, guys. Don't do what I just did. And now I gotta go in with my brush. Oh my god, that was way too pigmented. Kind of forgot how the Tarte blushes are really pigmented. Alright, a little bit better. If that ever happens, just grab your powdered foundation or your powder that you use and just go up over it. It is way too hot in this room. I can't even begin to describe how hot it is in here. I have a window in front of me and it just, light comes in, heat comes in. No bueno. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. This is from the brand J Cat Beauty, and this is in the color Twilight. The packaging already faded because this is how much I loved it when I just got it, but it's more like a champagne color. And I'm gonna put that on the high points of my skin. But before that, I'm gonna take my Morphe spray and set the skin so that way when I go in with the highlight, it kind of makes the highlight stand out a little bit more. I'm going to go in with a Morphe 501, M501, and I'm going to dip into that highlight and tap off the excess and just apply this on the high points of the skin. This highlighter is so beautiful on the top of the forehead. That's why I chose to take a smaller brush, just because this is super pigmented, and I wanted to just make sure it's exactly where I wanted it. Some more Morphe spray just on the highlight, just to melt it all in. And I'm gonna grab my sponge and just lightly press that through. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. brow pencil in the color Neutral Brown. I'm going to go and do my brows off camera, and then I'll be right back. The e.l.f. brow pencil and the e.l.f. brow gel. This is $2 I think. Super duper good. You do have to work with the brow gel, but it just makes them look so fluffy, and I like that. And the eyeshadow that I'm going to go in with today is a palette from Juvia's Place, and this is the Nubian 2, and it comes with some neutral tones, but it also comes in with a few pops of color, like this green one, this blue one, and this kind of orangey burnt color. It's really nice palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and work from this palette. And I'm also going to use an eyeshadow from Makeup Forever. I'm not sure if they still carry these, but this one is in the color N35, and it's just a bone color like this, and I'm going to be using that to highlight my brow bone. I'm going to take my Morphe 535 and I'm going to dip into the color Morocco, so that's like that burnt orangey shade, and I'm going to concentrate that on the crease and work it back and forth. And then with the clean brush, I'm going to be using the Morphe 532. I'm just going to blend everything. I'm going to dip into that Makeup Forever highlighter color and put that on my brow bone. And I'm also going to take a flat shader brush and put that color on the lid. Take my Morphe 535 and blend those two together. I took the color Zuri and put it on my lid. Before that, I did wet the brush with the Morphe setting spray. I'm going to take my 535 and just help blend those two together. I'm going to grab my finger and also put some of that Zuri color just so I intensify it a little bit more. And I'm going to grab a really small brush. This is a brush from Morphe 507 and dip into Morocco once more. and concentrated on the outer V. And then I'm also going to bring that color down to the lash line, the bottom, whatever's left of it. In the inner corner, but I'm going to put it in the lash line inner corner. And then I'm taking my Anastasia highlighter, and it's a gold tone, and putting it in the highlight area. I'm gonna curl my lashes with the Tarte eyelash curler. And I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Colossus mascara. I'm gonna go and apply some individual lashes. I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop liquid lipstick in the color Secreto, and this is gonna match the color that I put on the lid of the eye, so this is why I wanted to do it. I wanted to put this lipstick on. Alrighty guys, this is the finished look. I really love how it turned out. If you like this tutorial, please make sure to give me a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye guys!